She looks at me and we must have made eye contact, so that she goes like walking up, and then her friend drags her back by her arm. I'm like, it's always the ones that look like you don't have no love at home. I'm sorry. Like, my spidey senses are tingling now. You're all intimidated by me, then I guess I'm the boss. Like, it was a jump scare. Like, she started going, so then, and I was like, if you get that thing out of my face, you know what I mean? Me and her piping up, the rest of them start standing up now. My adrenaline was starting to go up now, because I said I've already been jumped before. I know how it feels. I'm gonna die trying. Yeah. Anyway, after all these years, I still struggle to start a YouTube video. It's your girl Official Nays back with another video. As you can see by the date, no, this is bad. I haven't recorded in a while. I'm gonna be louder because people complain and say they can never hear me. Yeah, so got Official Nays back with another video. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, you're in another story time. Well, it's not a recent story time, but I don't think I've done a story time in a long time, except, oh no, I have. Why am I lying? This story time like the other day. So as you can see, natural lighting today. Ring light wants to fail, but it's cool. You know what it is? Natural beauty, and you just gotta love it. And also, do you love the new lashes? You can barely see them here. But when it gets to the, I'm gonna double up next time. I'm gonna double stack. Before I start a story, I just can't go straight into it. But just real quick, my ponytail, you can just tell it's old, it's matty. People be staring because they can just tell this just don't look good. And when people do ask and they're like, oh, is that your real hair? I always just say, yeah, my real hair can do this. It can be half the size. But cool. Anyways, and I'll never forgive you guys for the rebound story time. You know this one? This is the same ponytail. I'm a storyteller. That was an entertaining art story. Like, I'll try and put myself in you guys' perspective and be like, he did what? But yeah, that's my point. I'll watch it sometime. My hair, that was horrible, and I want that to get to 200 likes, which it still is nowhere near. But you know what? That was my goal. You guys clearly just don't want to know more about the relationship. It's cool. It's fine by me. 50 of you who are like, come here, we get this to 200 likes. I want to see the next part. Blah, blah, blah. That's not my fault. Share. You gotta share it around and share this one too. Yeah, I'll never forgive you guys because that was a disgrace. Why did I think that looked okay? I don't know if on camera, in person, in a mirror, it's just like 3 different perspectives. So it's like, I don't know. I come in here looking crazy all the time. It's actually a trend, it's a pattern. So yeah, if you're new here, then you're obviously just gonna be like, what on earth? Unsubscribe, delete from my history. Yeah, if you're a new subscriber, you'll love it here, welcome. And if you're an old subscriber, again, just welcome back. What did I say? Like, comment and subscribe, share to everyone you know, follow my socials down below, it'll be one of the corners. Keep up with me, watch to the end of the story, and yeah. Right, so if the camera's moved, mind your business. Now, this story involves cookies from this story time is in it though. And rocks and marmalade, of course. I have to look at my notes because it's been a while. It's been a while, I'm not gonna lie, it's been like a couple years. So basically, it was like, you know when we had study leave, so after an exam was done or whatever, you could just go home. Me, cookies, marmalade, and rocks, we all dropped off Zebra to the nail salon because that's what she wanted to do. Oh, and this also involves caramel. I can't remember what I called her. Well, it started with C. We're walking towards like McDonald's because this is in Canning Town. So we're walking towards this like McDonald's, not the McDonald's opposite the station. It's like a bit further down. If you know, you know. We see like 2 girls going towards McDonald's, and they were at the top of the road, and they were like whispering, like they stopped and it was like whispering, giggling, and just looking and pointing and all that kind of thing. So we just like, I can't remember. I don't know if it was me that clocked them first or if someone else did. Someone clocked on, and then we all started looking, being like, what? And then Cookies explained that she must have had beef with her back in the day. I don't know what the beef was. I can't remember the beef. It's not my business. Not my problem. That's just not my... Walked past them, nothing happens. We must have looked back, but by the time we all looked back, they was already looking at us. It was just weird. We don't know who these girls were, right? After we get into the McDonald's now, Cookies ends up leaving, so I'm with caramel, rocks, and marmalade, and we're all just chilling in McDonald's, blah blah blah. Everything's cool. We're ordering food and stuff. We go to sit down. We're at like one of the tables where it's got like tablets for like kids and stuff. So we're on one of those tables, like a long table towards the back of the store, shop, restaurant, wherever. It was like they were just being weird. Even when Cookies was there, they were being weird. It was giving off weird energy. But then when Cookies leaves now, it gets even more tension and stuff. Like they were coming in and out. Like they weren't ordering food, but they were coming in and they were just hanging around, staring at us, then they're coming out again. And it's just like a lot of tension, you know what I mean? And then there was a point where I'm very vigilant. I don't think I realized recently that I clocked, you know, people can see that you're staring, right? Because I'm an observer. I'm just always looking around. I'm always you know, checking my surroundings. I'm always on alert, coming in and out. Obviously I'm taking note of this in my head. So now when they've gone to outside, I'm seeing that the main girl, she don't need a name because she's just in this story and that's it. Never met her again after that. I'm not calling her nothing. Main girl, she's gonna be called main girl. She must have clocked me staring because obviously I'm watching like what's going on, because you know, you never know what needs to happen. She looks at me and we must have made eye contact. So then she goes like walking up, and then her friend drags her back by her arm. I'm like, obviously I'm not really phased by this because listen, I'm just used to this. Like you're obviously just trying to show off in front of your friends. I don't know you from a can of paint. Like I know nothing about you. I don't understand what the problem is. Clearly she's not doing that at me because I don't know you. She goes for like maybe 5-10 minutes, so I'm just like, oh finally, like it's done, you know what I mean? When I tell you about 6 girls, they start pulling up. Like 3 was outside for a bit, then 3 comes in, and then the rest of them start. I said, like my spidey senses are tingling now because it's like, okay, what's going on? Are you all here for me? Because I don't know you. So if you're all intimidated by me, then I guess I'm the boss. Period. You know what I mean? But it's like, huh? Why are you giving me this energy? I don't know you. Why are you piping up? Like, anyway, they go and sit to the table behind me. So I think it's me and Marmalade on one side, and then Caramel and Rox on the other side. And I see Rox is just looking over me, like just looking there. I'm not gonna turn around and, you know what I mean, because then it's just showing that I'm bothered. But I'm looking through the tablet thing, like the tablet thing in front of me. Mine was broken, so it was just off screen. Obviously I can't see much, but I'm just looking, like trying to observe, like just in case something does happen behind me, I can see. But I'm not trying to show them that I even care about you, because I don't. So it was so weird as well, because they'll come in, out, up, down, left, right, side to side, running around. Like, what are you doing? But I'm trying to tell Rox that don't make it so big, because Rox was clearly just like staring over the main girl. Now she's just like,
so what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? That what's going on?
She not talking to me, like.
So I just kind of ignore it for a little bit, but then she keeps going. So I'm like, okay, you want my attention? Let me give you your attention. Let me give you 5 minutes of fame. So I look back now and I turned around, and then she's like, what's the issue? What's the issue? What's the issue? And I'm like, bro, I don't know you. And I hope I have the video still, but the video that I got is like more later of this other one. I don't know you, so why would I have an issue with you? So she's like, oh, so why you bare looking? Why you bare preying, man? Why da 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 da? And I look on her logo, and she's a behavior school kid. Like she clearly is in a behavior school. So I was like, oh, here we go, like just trying to act bad and big and bad. And I looked like a nerd at that point. My hair looked good, but I looked like a nerd. I was wearing my glasses and stuff like that. So you was looking at me too, so what? And I said something like, oh, and plus Cookie said you man must have had beef or something, da 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 da. She's like, well, but what's that got to do with you though? What's that got to do? I said, she told me, because you and your friend, your dirty stinking friend from across the road, kept looking at me. So obviously I'm like, who's that? Do you know, does anyone know them? Because clearly you're giving me eyes. I don't know you. He's like, yeah, but that's me and Cookie's beef. I said, I'm not inserting myself in your beef. That's you man's beef. That's got nothing to do with me. My point is, and it's like, I feel like when I get intellectual and I actually just start explaining myself, people don't know how to handle it, especially behavior school kids. I'm sorry, but it's just like, when I clock that you're not actually smart, it's like, why am I even arguing? So I start smiling and laughing at it, because it's like, this is a joke. All your 6 of a gal thinking that you're not intimidating me. I cannot be intimidated. Or even if I am intimidated, you will never know. You will never know. My heart could be going pitter patter. You will never know, because I will never show you that. Who are you? Nobody scares me. You're gonna be in danger. That's when the adrenaline starts coming up, but that's not me being scared of you. You could have done that by yourself as well. You needed all these people to say that to me. You could have done this one-on-one. I don't understand. Like, why do you feel the need to bring 6 girls? I haven't even said a word to you. That's just weird. She wasn't even aggy. That's the thing. Yeah, she was saying like, what's the problem? But she wasn't really aggy. It was like the other girls were laughing and trying to make it hype and stuff. And obviously people in McDonald's are starting to look now. I'm in McDonald's. What do I need attention for? So it's like, why are you bringing, you know what I mean? So it was more of a thing of like, you're just bothering me. If me looking at you is provoking you, then you got serious problems. What can I expect? I mean, the logo. I'm not discriminatory, but I'm just saying, like, I guess I'm just powerful. Like, you had to bring 6 girls, and I didn't even come on no fighting words or anything. Like, I literally looked like a nerd. Big man thing. I'll show you a picture. I can show you a picture of how I look on that day. One girl started recording, and I promise you I wanted to smack that phone out of her hand. But I gotta think strategically now. If I do that, they're all gonna jump me. 100%. I literally saw it coming. But it was like, oh, you better get that phone out my face. Like, listen, bruh, it's always the ugly ones. It's always the ones that look like you don't have no love at home. I'm sorry. I'll judge when judgment is due. If I need to judge you, I will judge you, because you came at me first. Like, I wouldn't have judged you if you didn't. The headpiece, it was giving like rooster, like, you know them ones where you don't have hair, so when you put it up in one, it's like like you're trying to catch up the rest and it's all just, yeah, that's what it was giving. It was a jump scare. Like she started going, so then, and I was like, I said, whoa, get that thing out of my face, you know what I mean? But oh, that was a whole shower. But yeah, it was giving, I was like, get that out of my face. What is it doing? What is it doing? She was like,
oh, but you need to learn some respect, you know, because I don't know who you think you're talking to, like.
I said, girl, like, you want some gel, first of all. First of all, you want some gel and Vaseline because it looks like you. In fact, I can see why you're in McDonald's. You look a bit hungry. You know what I mean? You look a little bit starving. So it's like, I guess that's where the agginess is coming from. But you don't know me. What do you mean I'm not speaking? If the main girl isn't even saying that, why the hell are you? Like, you just wanted to fight. You got called. You was on some hype thing because she was the most the hype one. She was the hype one. Like, she could have been jumping across the tables if you. I want me and her to have and I even had a dream that like me and her had a round two and I pulled off my ponytail so that we could fight. Oh, but you need some respect. Do you understand? You need some respect. And I'll insert the video.
Okay, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Respect. Do you understand? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? We listen. Like, we just. No, she needs to speak. No, that's not my point. That's my point. They're saying we don't know you. You're staring at me because it's nothing to do with you. You said you didn't make the noise, so maybe I'm hearing things. Cool. It don't matter. You said you didn't make it, so you were staring at me and you made people turn around, and you can't say that you didn't because my friends saw them turn around. Yeah, and then you said something. Yes or no? Let's not hear them. What's your issue? I don't know you, so why would I have an issue with you? That's my point. Why would I stare at you? Yeah, I can't lie. You actually going on a bit like it's not that thing. No, please, like it's actually not that thing. It doesn't have to be that deep. It doesn't have to be that deep. It doesn't have to be that deep. Okay, bye.
Hit this week cause it might calm you down. I rub your feet listening to everything you're talking about.
At one point I just ended up ignoring her because it was like, just touch me. At this point, just touch me. You're not even the issue. I can see you've really got demons on you. Unless you touch me, you're not my priority. I'm not talking to you. But me and her at first, yeah, we was going in a little bit because I'm not going to touch you first. Like I said, my principle, I will never touch first. So in a way, it was like, since you want to provoke me, I'll provoke you to touch me and then we can fight. Obviously me and her piping up, the rest of them start standing up now. It was like my adrenaline was starting to go up now because I said I've already been jumped before. I know how it feels. So it's like, if I go through this again, I'm gonna die trying. Okay. But yeah, I'm not playing this time around. The other time, it was really hard for me to even fight back because we was under a whole table and stuff. With this one, I will climb over that table and I will drag you by your little ponytail that you got. Not even that ponytail. I will drag you by your feathers that you got on top of your head. So if she's gonna touch me, touch me. If not, then I'm not talking to you. And then the others start piping up. So I'm just like, listen, I'm sitting down. I'm just sitting down, like literally. I was turned back the whole time. I wasn't even giving them no. And I'm not giving you energy for. I don't know you guys. And one girl next to her was also trying to keep the peace a little bit. Like you could tell she was trying to back her friend, but even she was seeing this was pointless. Why did you call 6 other girls? I don't get it. We all look like nerds. We literally all did not look like we was on any sort of badness. 2 of my friends, Rocks and Marmalade, are here Jarvis. The other girl, straight up nerd. And I look like one too. I'm just tall. So I guess that's intimidating. I'm taller than like all my friends, nearly all my friends and stuff. And I guess I was taller than half of them too. So I think, yeah, I was taller than all of them. They were catching up, but I was the tallest. So it's like, I guess people just love to try me. And like I said, the one girl, she starts laughing. She's like, ha, like pointing at the phone up in my face. Oh my gosh, I swear I could have. There's one thing to him try and embarrass me, but 2, to have my pretty self on your phone, my good self on your phone, your cellular, with you laughing. It's just, it's not demure, it's not classy, and it's making me seem like some beg. It's making me seem like you're putting my self-esteem down because you're laughing and you're recording. You're not recording and saying, oh, she looks good. You're laughing at me. So it's like, okay, because if she puts it up any closer, then all you guys are gonna have to jump me now because I will smash that phone. I literally had a plan to dash my phone to like one of the McDonald's people and then come for her because it's like, you're not gonna touch my phone now. If I smash your phone, I'm gonna smash your face too.
No, fuck that! Oh, everything y'all got me fucked up! Oh, my mama, y'all got me fucked up!
Girl, you was looking a hot mess. After they clearly see that it's not worth it, I'm not giving you that energy. Unless you touch me, it's not that. Karimon tries to say, like, tries to keep the peace, but it's like, stop talking. Why did you even open your mouth? You didn't help. No, I'm sorry, I'm not her friend no more anyway, but be quiet. You did not help. Like, I handled that on my own. Everyone else was quiet. But it's because they were only coming at me anyways. They start walking away and stuff, and then the peacock, let's call her peacock because of her little feathers on top of her head, she was like, effing nerds, fam. Oh, you nerds. I'll take that. I will take being a nerd. I just came out of an exam. Where'd you come out of? Where'd you come out of? Your behavior school. You got let out for lunch. Let's see who's doing better in life. People that aren't doing as good, they come and make trouble. All that stress clearly of not being in actual school and being in a behavior school clearly showed in her hair. Personally, on paper, they were basically trying to bully me. But with me, it's like, I'm just seeing myself as defending myself on my forehead. Like, that's what it gave. At the end of the day, I didn't touch first. That's one. I didn't do anything. I didn't even start it. So it's like, a win is a win. You know what I mean? She tried to like push my paper and stuff. I caught it. I was just like, I didn't have much backing, but it's cool. Like, it was just me. Like, it just felt like it was 6v1. And it's like, I handled it by myself because I went untouched. You brought all these 6 girls for what? It was a waste of time. So then the main girl was like, oh, but just don't be getting yourself involved in other people's beef. I was not involved. I didn't even say a word to you. Like, bro, you know what I mean? So then I'm just like, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, cool. Now bye, leave. We end up obviously telling my ex at the time, and he was just like, what school? And he whatever. But he was just like,
yeah, what school? I've got people that...
I'm just like, it's girls, just leave it. But that was then. And yeah, that was basically when these girls tried to jump me. They did try to jump me and clearly failed miserably. It was just a waste of time. It was an actual waste of time. If you got to the end of this story, you are amazing. Like, comment and subscribe, share to everyone you know. I hope you enjoyed, and I've got nothing else to say. So yeah, that's a wrap, and I'll see you next month with another upload, because if you know, you know. If you're on my Snap, I don't think I would have announced it by now, but I'm not going to be posting as frequently due to circumstances. It might just go back to once a month, but we'll just have to see. I'm just going to communicate that, you know, in case people get confused on why I'm not really posting as much. That's the end of the story. Hope you guys enjoyed, blah, blah, blah. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.